What's going on, guys? So basically what you want to do is go to display settings on your Xbox or PlayStation, go to video output and select either composite S video or the AV multi-scot, and those two should work. I choose here YPB, and don't put 576p because it won't work. Obviously 16:9 to get the widescreen format, and then that should be okay. And then obviously select your audio. I use the bottom one. Turn off cross color reduction filter. You don't need that because it will just reduce the quality, and the other options are not used. Okay, as for the computer settings, guys, so you're going to open up Capture AVI like I already have the virtual dub. Open up the Capture AVI and select your device. I'm obviously using with Dazzle, as you guys will obviously see in a second. It's because I've got the Easycap upstairs. It's easier for me to use the Dazzle downstairs because the USB extension cable is longer, so obviously use that. Go to video, go to preview, and that will just give you a better quality of the picture image on the screen. Then go to video, go to the video source, and I use S video as it will give you a 25% increase in quality, but you can still use composite, that's fine. Then what you want to go to capture, is it pen, I think it is, and just have a look at these settings, guys. Do not worry if you don't have the quality option unlocked, because it should still work. And if your PAL, choose 720x576. if your NTSC, choose 720x480, and then go to capture filter. And here, guys, you should be able to detect whether you're getting a signal from the actual capture card. And what you guys want to do is, I choose PAL B because I've used that for quite a long time and I get a signal, but I can still use the PAL I and PAL I think it was D, and just check all these settings, guys. Default all these settings here, no problem. Then you want to go to compression as well, guys, sorry, and I use a DivX codec, guys. If you want this codec, guys, give me a message and I'll send it to you. I've got the codec and the website link. I put it at 10, but really I render at 7, so there's no point me doing that, but I did that anyways just to get the maximum amount of quality. And guys, you want to save the video file as whatever, and then once that is done, guys, you are done recording. Basically you want to open the video file, and then this is where you do the editing for the filters. So basically, guys, the first thing you want to do is go to, well, what it is, I usually make it a bit smaller, but you can go to, I've got a file already called load processing settings, and if you go to that, I'll send you the link for this as well, guys. I've got one called GTA 5, and if you look at the left and right, the left is the unfiltered, the right is the filtered. You can tell there's a massive increase in the picture in brightness, contrast, the color, saturation. Okay, so you want to add all these filters, guys. I'm not gonna obviously repeat what they are because you guys obviously know that. As for no transform, this is where you actually crop the image so it doesn't actually affect, you know, the borders and stuff. So what it is, you do that and then you resize it. Also, I add a HSV adjust. You can alter this depending on what you guys want. I suggest just using 120 to 125 saturation, and as you guys can probably see here, it's a bit too red, but you know, the colors are quite nice, they're quite balanced, quite equal. I think that was quite pretty good for a standard definition capture card. Also, guys, sharpness too. You can leave that as it is. You can have to add it if you don't want to. And the brightness and contrast is actually something I only recently added myself. It doesn't really affect the quality too much, but it's worth a try, guys. If you want to use that, that's also fine. And then, guys, what you want to do next is basically go to video compression and also select your the DivX codec once again, and select it as 7000. I would recommend anywhere between 4,500 to 8,000 kilobits per second, and that should be fine. Once that's done, guys, you can obviously save the AVI as whatever you want it to be. It's going to be quite a large file size, but do not worry because you can delete this after, and then bang it into Sony Vegas, and there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and peace.